Hi everyone. So today I wanted to give everybody a little peek inside a digital escape room that I made. If you've ever heard of escape rooms, they've kind of become very popular these days with friends and groups of friends. You can go to a place where you have to solve a whole bunch of clues in order to escape a room within a particular time. You can actually create something like this similarly for your students, and you can also do it digitally, which is what I have up on my screen. Digital escape rooms are kind of fun for the students to do in a variety of different formats, but I designed mine in OneNote, and I'm going to show you how to build one of these very simply using OneNote and how to distribute it to your students. So you can see, for example, what I have on my screen is one related to social studies, and you can create this for pretty much any content area. And mine is in more of a narrative story type of escape room, so the students will actually be putting themselves time traveling through ancient Egypt, and they have to figure out how to get back into the present day. I've seen escape rooms where math teachers have put math problems one on each section in a OneNote notebook, and they get increasingly harder, and they have to get through each one of these problems in order to get to the end. So these can be done in teams, they can be done individually. It's a great way for students to review or to learn new content, and it brings sort of gaming into the school element. So the one that you're looking at right here is one I designed on ancient Egypt, and if you've read any of what I have on the screen, you'll see that the students are time traveling, and their time traveling machines get stuck. They get stuck in ancient Egypt, and they have to figure out a way how to get out of it. So the way that this works in OneNote is on each section, they cannot jump to the next section or the next problem, which is what we call it here, unless they are able to solve whatever is being asked of them on the current page. So this is just the beginning, the summary page over here. So in order to jump over to problem one, it says the password to begin is the last name of Ms. Robinson's favorite baseball player, which of course we know is Tim Tebow. So you will see as I click on problem one, what happens is the students cannot see it unless they know the answer to the question. So when they press enter, they will have to type in the answer, and if they are correct and they click OK, the next problem will appear. So now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of this escape room, and they're going to be doing some research. Now, because this is OneNote, you can include all kinds of digital pieces, media into this so that the students have to explore. So you can see here they have to review the steps of mummification. So they will click here. This will jump them to a website that will give them information about how to prepare a mummy. And then they have to read an article about the jars that they used, and then down here is the question that they need to answer based on their reading in order to jump to problem two. And they won't be able to get to problem two unless they have actually done the research on this. You can embed videos, you can do all kinds of different things in OneNote, which I'll show you. And then when we get over here, we need to be able to answer the question that was proposed in problem one in order to move on to problem two. So we hit enter, we put in the correct answer, and then we click OK, which then allows us to get to the next point. So this can be a really competitive type of thing that you do in your class, or it could be just something done for review. And again, you'll see here there's all different types of media that you can include. I tried to include pictures that the students were familiar with. I even included a picture of their own teacher in here to kind of make it more fun for the students to play around with. So in the next video, I'm going to show you actually how to design this OneNote notebook and how to password protect the sections, and then I will also show you how to distribute this notebook because it's going to be a little bit different than you're normally used to. And then you'll be able to create one of these in your own class, and it should be a lot of fun for your students.